Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I am here doing my memory planning like I usually do for the week of January 14th through the 20th. This is my recollections planner, and I am using just part of the mini kit called Snow Day from my shop. The full kit, which is what you can buy, is 3 full pages, so 6 sheets. I only printed off the first of those pages. I did kind of a terrible job printing. My printer's mad at me, but I think it's going to be fine. So this is the first 2 pages. This is like the full boxes, some half boxes, quarter boxes, washi. And then this one has the date covers, bottom washi, quarter boxes, weekend banner, and glitter headers. And then I'm just going to incorporate some things from my collection to make up the rest of it. Sorry if you can hear the trucks coming by. We had a massive snowstorm this past weekend, and now all the plows have to come through. All right. Also, if you can see my beverage, I'm sorry. All right, and then I also pulled a couple of washi tapes. These 2, actually these 3 I think are from Amazon, and then this one's from Michael's. And I think they really go well with this set, so I might use some of that. So I am gonna go ahead and get started by putting down the bottom washi, the date covers, glitter headers, and the weekend banner. And then I will be back, so I'll just speed you up through all of that, and I'll be back in a minute. So this is where we currently stand on the plans. This like January 2019 thing up in the top is in colors that really go with this kit, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna cover it up or anything like that. So why don't we get started with the sidebar? So the double box I think I'm gonna put on Saturday and Sunday, but I'm gonna start out. I really like this kitten that is like cozy in a blanket. Sorry, I was counting lines and apparently I cannot count and talk at the same time. Anyway, but I think that it looks so cozy, perfect for this terrible winter storm that we've been dealing with and all of the cold. Today it's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit, so unpleasant. All right, I think I'm gonna put all of my boxes through the middle this week. Let me see what I did last week. I did that last week. And the week before. The week before that I put them at the top. It's been a while since I've scattered. It's been all the way back since like mid-December. Alright, let's see if I can scatter them. I think I can do this. Okay. So I'm going to start out with this super cute double box. This like little winter scene. Put that on Saturday and Sunday. It's so cute and representative of a less snowy version of what we experienced. Okay. So these are the last 5 boxes that I need to scatter. I'm trying to figure out how I want to scatter them that's gonna like actually have them end up scattered. Because I feel like I want this either in the middle or the bottom, because this one's up here. Let's see. What if I go bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom? Yeah. Okay, so this one will be the bottom, go up and then back down, and then this one. Okay, let's see. So there's these like 2 kind of like snowy scenes. So let me pull these 2 up. I feel like I want one on each of the pages. I think I'll put this one on this page somewhere and this one here. I think this one I'm gonna put right here. Sorry if you can see my head, hopefully not. Probably could though. All right, so there's that one. And then I'm gonna go middle up, middle down. I'm gonna put this one here. All right, So then I have like this little cozy blanket, a hot cocoa, and a fireplace. So the cozy blanket, I think I want on the opposite page from the super cute kitty in a cozy blanket. Can you tell how I've been feeling? Okay, so I'm gonna put that one over here. It's easier to line it up with the bottom, but I'm not totally convinced that I cut these straight today, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna put the hot cocoa, I think on Wednesday, because I feel like I look at the ones more at the top. Also, then it's further. This is like a little hot cocoa scene, so I want it further from that. Yep, that one's terribly crooked. I don't know if I can fix it. All right, I'm just gonna line it up with the bottom and see if that goes better. Oh, that was much better. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, and then this one is gonna go down here. All right. There are the full boxes. So let's start on the sidebar. So I'm gonna need to pull in some things from various other books and stuff. So let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna start out with this glitter header, and I'm actually gonna space out my sidebar a little bit this week. So put a glitter header there, and then I think I'm gonna take, this is a book from Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna take one of these little like marble and gold things so that I can just put down like a little thing from this week, which in my case is probably gonna be about Winter Storm Harper, which is what this storm that we are dealing with is called. All right, then next up, I need another glitter header, just so I can divide it out. My kit comes with one extra of each color. So that's what I'm using. So there's that. And then what would I like to put next? Let me just pull out a few books and we're gonna look through them. Sorry about the plastic noises. This is probably gonna take a while, so if you are bored, please just fast forward through. All right, so this is like the weather book from me and my Big Happy Planner, well, seasonal book. I could pull out this like little build a snowman guy. He's really cute. Or the snowflake full box. All right, so I've got a couple options there. Let me see what else I have. I have a few different like Big Happy Planner stuff. This one is like the Girl Boss set. I don't really feel like putting in to-dos. That just doesn't seem very fun, especially with like how crummy the week was. I mean, I could put in like this list maker is gonna list thing, or this time to get to work. Something like that. I don't love those options, I don't think. All right. Let's see. This one is another one of the Big Happy Planner sets. It's like a bunch of functional kind of things. Some food, which looks amazing. These are all like to-do lists. That's not what I want. I could put like this, the best is yet to come. That one goes pretty well. All right, and then last one is an American craft set. But it has things in it that are the same size as like the Big Happy Planner ones. I have a bunch of quotes here, but they're like really big. Sorry, I feel like I should be talking through this, but I can't flip and talk apparently. A lot of these like cute little circles, I could totally put one of those in. So I kind of have to also contend with the fact that this is going to turn into a pink background, but I think that's totally fine. All right, so I have like a little bit of space here and then enough space for something bigger. Let's see. I kind of like this. The best is yet to come. So let me just put that in. Hopefully moderately straight. That was not very straight. This is like so tricky. It's both nice and terrible that the recollections come with this like colored background section, because then you can line it up straight, but if you're not straight, it's really obvious. All right, so I'm just gonna leave that like that, and then I'm gonna put in this last pink strip of washi. And I feel like the fact that it like shows the pink is actually not a big deal given the shape of this, especially. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I need a little something here. So let me see if I have like a little like circle from this American Crafts thing, maybe. All those quotes are like too big. Here's your flags. Washi. These circles would fit if there's one that I like for this. What if we just put this little heart? I think that's really cute. Okay, so I'm gonna put this just kind of like centered more or less. All right, so that's my sidebar. So now we can go into the daily plans. So I'm gonna start out by just putting my shifts in. So I worked Monday through Friday. So I'm just gonna use quarter boxes. I have like these 8. So I'm just gonna try to space them out so that I'm not using one that's matches a full box that's right next to it, because that's always kind of awkward. So I'm just gonna put in, I think, a shift here. Here. It's not totally straight, but I think it's gonna be fine. This like coffee one doesn't, or hot cocoa doesn't want to stay down now, but I think once it gets compressed by the thing, it'll be fine. It's just a little fussy. Oh, I picked up some of the little like border scraps. So I just hand cut all of my stickers using like a slice tool. So sometimes I end up with these little scrappy scraps when I'm just bad at doing that. But that's okay. And then I need one more for Friday. All right. So let me just fill in a couple of things. I think I'm just gonna put in here Winter Storm Harper, since that was like what we dealt with this week. Okay, and then I'm just gonna write shift. I usually write it in this like cursive-y font that usually barely anything else ends up in, but that's okay. Instead of like making scripts of that, I just do that every time. Okay, so back to the 14th. Did not have that much going on. I dealt with some emails, I dealt with my office calendars, I did my plan with me, picked up a prescription. That is basically it. Okay. So let me see. I think one of these books, of course, is going to be not this one. Yep, definitely not this one, because that's how it works, right? All right, I will find it eventually. So I'm just flipping through and looking for my leg. There's somewhere little dots that... Okay, I think it's actually in this one. All right. Yeah, these are black. That's not gonna work. All right, so right here, it says RX. So I'm just gonna put that down and just say pick up RX there. And then the other things, my big thing of the day, which I'm gonna put into a half box, I think. Yes, and I'm gonna put it down here. Is I'm gonna do film, edit, upload, plan with me. And that one is January 7 to 13. All right, so then in the middle here, I just really need to mark that I dealt with emails and calendars. Okay, so this book right here has a bunch of tiny icons, which I'm going to use, I think. So I'm gonna start out this little like peachish pink, and I'm gonna use that to mark emails. And then I need to mark my calendar as well, that I updated my calendar. I feel like that could be something a little bit like bigger. Those are not really the right colors. Sorry, I keep like cutting you guys off, I'm sure, so that you can't see what I am doing. So I am terribly sorry about that, because I am sure I'm being really annoying about that. I'm going to take this like hot pink one from the American Crafts one, and I'm just gonna put it like centered, and it just says get it done. So here I'm just gonna write update calendars, and here I'm just gonna put emails really big. All right, so that was Monday. Moving on to Tuesday, I had my shift. At the end of the day, we had curling. I think I'm gonna use another quarter box for curling. I think I'll use this blanket one. I actually only had curling once because we had a bye week on Thursday, so we did not play. Yeah, put that down at the bottom. And we curled early, so I'm just gonna write curling early. If anybody knows of curling stickers, let me know. I would love that. Okay. And then I ran a bunch of errands. In the evening, we had date night. I think one of these, this is like loosely date night, because we have to go out because we like don't have time to get home before we have to run out for curling, so we just kind of like have to deal with it. So there's like all these what's for dinner stickers, which might work. I also have this entire thing from Hobby Lobby that's just food, And we ate sandwiches, so that might actually be in here. Usually we end up eating things that are not in this book. There's like a lot of stuff that's black. So there's this like red, but that was too big. There's burgers. We had sandwiches, which aren't exactly burgers, but I feel like it could work. I think I'm gonna use this one. So this is like a little burger on this like turquoise color. And I'm just gonna mark down. We went to DeBella's for subs, and then we went to Kung Fu for bubble tea. And then up at the top, I need like a little checklist, but I don't want it to be too long. These are too long. I need to like cut them down. I mean, I only went to 3 places, so that would be kind of fun. Sure, I will cut one of these down. I'm going to use one of the heart ones because it's really cute. Alright, so I had 3 errands to run, so I will just save these last 2. I'll probably need them later in the week. Alright, I'm marking down. I went to Aldi's. I went to Michael's. And I went to Marshall's. And I'll just check those all off because check boxes are very satisfying. Okay, and then that was basically it. So I have like this little leftover space. So I think I'm going to use this washi tape from Michael's just to kind of fill in this space. Sorry if you hear me like snuffling or something. I still am not 100% better, but at least I can talk enough. Also, something is like trying to tip on my table and I don't know what it is, so I cannot remove it. All right, there we go. Wednesday, I did some emails. I did interview prep. I did a 4th quarter flip through. And then we went out in the evening. So I'm going to start at the end of the day, I think. I totally just lost some of my washi tape, so I guess if we need it, I will have to go fetch it. Okay, I need one of these like full boxes. Or half boxes, I mean, not a full box. I don't have space for a full box. Alright, even though this matches the bottom washi and I'm going to put it by it, I don't really care. I think it's going to be cute still. So I'm going to put this down. We went to Tokyo for sushi and then DQ. And then I'm just going to put a little heart because that was cute. Okay. We also went to Costco that evening. Don't really know how I want to mark that. I'm gonna like flip through all of these again. Sorry guys. Okay, so I like these like little things. I'm gonna put this little like exclamation point from one of these Mambi books. That is totally crooked. Alright, well, still a little crooked, but better. Just right that we went to Costco. Before that, I had emails. I don't really care about marking those. Oh, I did my 4th quarter flip through. I should mark that down for sure. So I'm going to use the kitty because it's really cute. And I'm going to put, oh, this is 2 kitties right by each other. Cannot do that. It's a little much, I think. Okay. We will use this house instead, and I will use the kitty on the next day. Sorry that this plan through is apparently turning into a disaster. We'll get there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in, and just like I did before, I'm just gonna write film, edit, upload. And then this is gonna be October through December. Flip through. So I'm just gonna mark it like that. So I have this like really skinny washi that's like purplish with gold stars on it. I've not used it yet. My sister got it for me for Christmas. And I think that it's really pretty, and it also goes really well with this kit because it's like the same colors as in like up here. All right, so I'm just gonna stick that in this tiny gap here. It's like a really small gap, but it's too big for me to be willing to leave empty. So I'm just gonna put that there. And I think I'm gonna just put another strip here. Somewhere I have that other skinny washi, but that fell on the floor, so we're not using it. All right, second half of the week. So on Thursday, the 17th, I had an appointment with my doctor. So I think one of these in here, that's like dentist. That's not very helpful. It's not really about a prescription, although it's kind of about a prescription. But that's like a little bit weird. All right, let me see. So I have really cute doctor scripts, but they are female doctors from Sassy Apple Studio. And this is like the one time, there's like the stethoscopes, but this is like a tiny book from Michael's, by the way. I don't know if they really go. Who knew I would struggle so much? Just needing to mark down the doctor's office. All right, so I'm just gonna do it as like a box of some sort. I have all these appointment labels. Okay. So I'm going to use one of these appointment labels. Like this. I'm going to fill in the with and at later because you don't really need that information. I went to the library. Let me see. I think, was there a book in here? I think I'm going crazy. You guys get to see all my flipping through today because I was like totally disorganized before starting this. Anyway, so I went to the library and then I also met with the department chair. So I guess that was like the other big thing of the day. So I'm going to put this half box down here and just mark a meeting. So like 3 different fonts, which is a little bit ridiculous, but that's okay. And then above that, I will take a quarter box of this little like fireplace. And I'm just gonna put that right here. And just write down that I went to the library. Okay. And then I need to fill in these little gaps just like before. And I'm just gonna keep using this dark purple because, as I said, I dropped the other one on the floor. It's entirely possible that my cat walked away with it at this point because he was over here, and that's the thing that he does. But hopefully I can rescue it. But I really like this purple one anyway. I think it's really pretty. And it goes with the kit really well. It makes it like a little bit darker, which I kind of like. All right, that was Thursday. On to Friday the 18th. I have my shift in the evening. Let me see. I'm going to use this full box. So in the evening, we went to Nontastic. So that's like an Indian restaurant. And it's really good. We don't eat there super often, but I enjoy it. Let's see. We also did Costco for like our actual grocery shopping. So let me find something that will work for that. There's like the buy groceries, but it's black, and I don't really want to put black in this particular spread. There's like this huge groceries and stuff, but that takes up more space than I want as well. There's not like really a good size one in there. I think it's this one. Has some grocery stickers in it. That just says shopping, to do, to buy, foods. Yeah. So these say grocery shopping on them. And they're brown, which goes with this kit actually. If you see like the leftover, like this washi is dark brown. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just gonna put this last little 2-box guy, 2-heart guy, and check off. I did emails, and I did some reading. All right, and then I'm gonna use this like pink washi from Michaels and just fill in the extra space that way. Okay, so there's that. So for the weekend, I would kind of like to mark somehow that we got this lovely Winter Storm Harper. So I'm just going to use these like little snowflake icons. I think they actually go pretty well. So I'm going to take one of those, it's from one of the Mambi books, and just write down that it's Winter Storm Harper. And then just to signify that it actually lasted all weekend, lucky us, I'm just going to trim the edge of this washi into like a little arrow, and I'm going to put that down here and have it just like extend between the 2 days, just like that. All right, I smeared a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. And then I'm going to take some of this ultra skinny washi, and just like I've been doing, I'm just going to actually have it go across both days. So Saturday, we actually got out for a little while. And so I'm going to put in this hot cocoa. If it'll let go of the paper, that would be excellent. We went to Qingdao for some Asian food. Let me see if I can find a sticker. So it's a Chinese restaurant. It cooks Chinese food that is similar to the food that my husband grew up with. So whenever he wants comfort food, that is where we go. Or just when we feel like going just because. Let's see. He ate noodles, but this is like takeout. Let's see. I think I'm going to take one of these little scripts that says lunch date. Oh, there's those little doctor's appointment ones. That's okay. Okay. This just says lunch date. So I'm just going to stick that kind of like that. Oops, I totally just closed this. Okay. And I've written all over myself. So that's fine. Okay, there's that. And then afterwards, we ran some errands. We went to the Asian market, Michael's, Sears, and Target. And I think I'm just going to write those as like a tiny little checklist like this. So I'm just going to write Asian market, Michael's, Sears. Our store is closing, so we went to see if they had anything good. Not too much yet, but excuse me, I think that we will get there and we might be able to find something good. I'm trying to see if there's like a good little like shopping kind of thing. If I flip through all of these, eventually I will find what I'm looking for. That is way too turquoise. So red shopping cart, which I could actually do. There's little bits of red in here. Or there's this dark blue with a gold shopping cart. I think I'll do that one. So I'm just going to stick that right here. Okay. And then yesterday, Sunday, so I'm filming this on Monday, we had a lot of shoveling to do. So that was exciting. So let me just pick this up. I totally just put some of this. Okay, I fixed it. We are okay. Shovel. Everything is what I'm gonna just say. Took us a little while, but we got ourselves back out again in the end. And then we did a bunch of like tidying kind of tasks. So let me see if I can find like a clean, tidy kind of thing. I really want another one of those blue ones like right next to the first one. That seems a little excessive. I'm going to use one of these like blue to green check marks. Like that to mark tidy. And then the last thing on the day is I had a little bit of time to design. So I'm just going to take this little gold star from the very first page of this particular Mandy book. And I'm just going to put that right here. And say design. Oops, all right. So if I push all of this stuff out of the way, this is now what it looks like. So I have 1/2 box and 1/4 box left. Let me see. I kind of want to fix this Winter Storm Harper thing because I don't like how like messy it is. totally just peeled up part of the paper, which kind of annoys me, but I think it'll be okay. All right, I'm just gonna pick this up. And I'm just gonna squish, and I'm gonna actually trim it a little bit. I do this sometimes with the half boxes because they're truly half boxes, and sometimes I want a little bit more white space than that. So I'm just gonna put that right there, and then add the little snowflake back. And then I have a quarter box here that I'm gonna put down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna try one more time to make my little arrow guy. Just fit right in here, and I'm going to extend it onto part of that page, that item. Half box, it's called a half box. I totally know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm going to rewrite Winter Storm. I'm just going to write Winter Storm there, and then if I go through some of my icons, I'm just like sorting through some of my like icons, character stickers, things like that. I know I have, here it is. From Sassy Apple Studio, I have these like Gala Lazy Day stickers, and she goes really well with this kit. And I'm just gonna mark stay inside, because it was really cold yesterday. All right, so then that just leaves me with these 2 strips of washi. And if I can manage to peel it up, these are the ones I'm most likely to be terrible at cutting because I get distracted easily. All right, so this page is now all done. So what I usually do with these strips, especially in the recollections planner, sometimes you can kind of see where I have to white out the tops of the dates, even with dark date covers, just because the recollections ones are really tall for some reason, the dates that they give us. So I just take these little washi strips. Here's the other page, and this is the last thing on this page as well. So I can use everything up. So I'm just going to stick this one up here, and this just kind of like covers it all up. So you can't even tell that it was ever there. You can totally do this with other washi as well, but I'm just going to do it with that one. All right, so there is my finished spread for the week. I'll fill this in later, obviously. Anyway, I really like how it turned out. I love the colors. They're a little bit unusual, I think, for winter, and I love how it turned out, and it was perfect for this like crappy snowy week. So I will talk to you soon. I'm hoping to get a haul posted, and then I will have my plan with me for next week. So talk to you soon. Bye!